Welcome back to Sherlock Sunday, where we'll be doing the next case in Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Now, I hope I've set up this right, because it's defaulted all my stuff, so I hope the game is actually audible. Um, last time... Oh, hello, there's me. Last time we put away a former criminal, current criminal, back into prison. And this time we'll be doing the case of chain reaction.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
Oh dear.
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh my.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help.
That's a lot of screams. Right,
His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat.
Oh
I must
boy.
act quickly to save him.
Okay, CPR. Okay, this is the way of CPR apparently. Button mashing. Breathe, man. I have faith.
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Yay! We did it.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
No, okay.
There are no wounds or injuries.
Alright, move away, dude.
I'd better call for Watson.
Okay. How do I call for once? How do I run? Where am I?
Perhaps Holmes will find a way to fix
Help!
it.
Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you. No bones appear to be broken.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising.
Somebody.
I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the
Somebody.
bandage.
Alright, we need to splints. There you go, you're welcome.
Thank you, Doctor. Please, help.
I think it's more important to run through.
Thank you, Doctor.
Fire. Alright, grab bucket. And then run in.
Please, help.
Hurry up, man. Ah, that's good. he's dead. That's good.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
There you go.
Please!
I
Help!
would have died if not for you.
Yeah, you're welcome. My buttons are working. You. You're alive.
Don't worry, I'm okay. Oh, my shoulder.
I'd better call for Watson.
Help!
Ah, that's he's stuck under his horse. That's unfortunate. What was here? Alright, so we need to cut the scaffolds.
I could remove a part of the scaffold.
Yeah, shut up. We're busy. Alright. And then we need to... Oh god, this guy's about to die. Run.
Oh, what a terrible accident!
Oh, the dude in there has died. That's unfortunate.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
Right, this dude's shoulder.
Oh, my shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Alright. Was that correct?
Thank
Yes.
you for your help.
Okay, oh god. Dying man, hurry up. Alright, so 2 died. He saved 8.
Thanks for your help.
I think that is a, alright, ratio?
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Of course, would have been better if we saved all of them, but we saved as many as possible. That's good. Where was the police? Ah, that looks good. This man has been electrocuted. No, over here. Yo!
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't
Oh.
true. How were you hurt? This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and coshed me leg.
You were standing over there.
Gosh.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right, yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment,
Ah,
Constable.
threat to
The
police.
scaffolding
town.
here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
I mean, I'm not actually in a position
This
to give
accident
orders,
is a
but-
little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details.
I
Yeah,
must
alright.
include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Okay, well, I need to find the elements first, I suppose. Okay, so there's this guy.
My poor leg.
That's unfortunate.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
I make that it's no accident.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Did they remove the dude who
This
died?
cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. A common fating. An uncommon location.
Oh, I was look. Oh no, wrong button.
Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion.
Poor horse.
This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
Oh, okay.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
So is this horse.
This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided.
How about you, sir?
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah, I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision, I felt the ground, and I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Oh, well then.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days.
Well, I'm imagining he got electrocuted.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
I would rather not get electrocuted myself, thank you.
That's it.
We can now inspect
This
this.
technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
There's a dead guy in there. And another dead guy. And maybe we should actually look at this place.
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
And then... like so. Oh, okay, I see. Remove that. And the second one, because... Oh, okay, I need some stun that up and smelt that down. Right? Oh, there's a pumpkin. Oh, okay. Right, so pumpkin hits the bark, then lifting hits the platform, which hits the counterweights. Yes?
No, it wasn't like that.
No. Okay. No. Can't believe it. That's one. Whee!
That's
Smack.
it.
Right, I found 11. I need 2 more.
Celebratory bunting.
You sound so cheerful when you say that. I need 2 more clues. How about you, sir?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Oh, okay, jeez. Oh, here.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Alright, that's 1 more clue. How about you, sir?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Oh, okay. How about you? Yes, you're alive and you're fine.
This is an absolute disaster.
This indeed. Car crashes in ye old ancient times. Well, it's not that ancient, I suppose. Here.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
There we go. We got all the elements. Now we need to put this together.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Okay, so there we go. This one fired off to which chucked off that. Which scared the horses. The horses, it went in there, that blew up, and then that, this, these went like dominoes, electric, killed that guy, he swerved. Oh! That is not right. Right. So, this blew up first. Which sent this, which sent this, which made this guy there, 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 there.
All the participants in the accident sequence.
What did I miss? Oh. Ah, yeah, the horse didn't just fucking fall over, I guess. Okay. Oh. No, not you. No, I've goofed it. Let's see. 8, 9. So it's this. No, okay, I goofed it again. That one, then this one, and then this one.
It wasn't like that.
No? Hmm. I hit the wrong button again. No?
I should pay more attention to details.
Yeah. Press inside. Okay, so did that explode first, or... was he already dead, maybe, and that is just a red herring? No, it can't be, because the horse died. Maybe that one went first, and then this, this. Maybe?
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
I think I got it right, aside from this part. So, let's see. This one blows up. And then you die. And then you swirl. Now I've just done the same all over again. I'm gonna try this one again, maybe this is a red herring, maybe that is wrong. So it chops that. It sends him crashing. And you crashing. You. This blows up. And he dies. Dumb nose. What happened to this guy?
That's it.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't right
The
there.
technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Okay, so we need to go and inspect the cab, I guess.
There's a metal strapping.
But you already dead, maybe.
A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang. This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Here's a gun.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
And then, what else? Shoot. And then there's another man in here.
Some kind of solvent.
Oh, I thought it was alcohol.
A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
You too have a dog tattoo.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
Exciting. You too died of electrical burns. Sticky licorice. And mud. So they were both electrocuted.
This crank has been turned.
It's peeing. How about the horse? I need something here. Unsure of what. Oh, look. Discover what caused the accident and find out what could have caused the technical cab to suddenly stop. Okay, so...
What a bloody carnage!
indeed. What about that angry fellow over... No, he's in shock. This guy.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please.
Okay, what
Not
about
now. I'm in shock.
the angry man over here?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
Yeah.
There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against...
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Well, we did technically only start using electricity around
My
here.
poor leg.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, mate. How about you?
This is an absolute disaster.
What do I need? Why isn't firefighters here already?
There's a metal strapping.
Uh, confectionery is still open, or cafe, or whatever it is. Have I missed something in here?
Some kind of solvent.
Okay, so this is where we need something. But what? I'm stuck on your carriage. Is there something? Do I need to like detect something? Oh, okay, I haven't.
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here.
Ah,
Be
so I need to
important.
use
I'll need
the
to find a way to remove this fresh
solvent
paint.
to wash that, okay. Take this, and this. Time to get scrubbing. Electric railways. Underground or electric railways. Company of London.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Well done. Me. I don't know if that was of any help, but... Oh? What?
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Okay. So over here. Knock knock. Oh, I don't even need to knock. Oh, wire goes this way and in here. No, not in here. In here. Now you need to knock. Or pick the lock, I guess. That's a lot of lockpicks. Okay, that's the big one. And this one.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Oh, okay, so I can only use one. Maybe?
There's no space for this lockpick.
Oh. I need one that is a little bit bigger than this one. Might as well just keep using it. Is that a bomb or a gramophone?
I've not seen such a device before.
It's definitely not a gramophone. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, that fires one. That kills both. Alright, so this one needs to be up. There you go.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Okay. Hold on, Sherlock. The clock. Someone's been sitting here. Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Well done. Today, Magistrate Art Cox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Townsend, Linda Custer, and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who have been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. I'm proud.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Alright, we've located where the ambush came from. No. Look at this.
An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
Okay, so someone's been sitting here and drinking and waiting for the cab. Officer, I've solved the case. Partially.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
It's probably Mr. Angry Fellow. In an ideal position to watch the square. How about this man? Oh, do I need to, like, tagging? Daily local worker was injured during accident. Okay. How about this man? Could be a random pedestrian. And this man over here who's chilling out. Can't I tag him? Apparently he's not a suspect. This guy. Could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism, was injured during accident, spring cart driver, close to the apartment. Not wounded, distant from the apartment, could deliberately smash the wardrobes, cab driver. Mr. Angry Man. Random pedestrian, angry, nervous, not wounded, and distant. I got all 5 suspects.
Mr. Holmes?
Now what do I do? Discover what caused the accident, determine it might be a suspect, and resolve the murder at the scene. Alright, well now that this is a murder case, I'm going to interrogate you. Never mind, game won't let me.
What a bloody carnage!
Did you see anything suspicious?
This is an absolute disaster.
Map of accident. Oh, okay, maybe I need to put them. Establish suspects among the people that seen the accident. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. This man is near the end of the square. He has just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He is some distance from the flat where the electrical device is situated. He is a suspect for me. This man was injured during the accident. He's a local workman. He is a victim, the same as the others. Indeed. This one. One of his I will consider him a suspect. He was part of the accident. He is not a suspect. What about this guy? He's also not a suspect.
No, it wasn't like that.
Never mind. Maybe he is a suspect.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, I clicked the wrong button.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay. Maybe he is a suspect then? I am hell-bent on this
No,
one
it wasn't
being
like
a
that.
suspect, by the way. Call me biased, but maybe he is. What about him? Beneath the window where the electrical device is, perhaps he had time to... Oh, fine.
That's it.
Share my conclusions with the constable. Okay, so you're free to go, man.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
He
But don't
sounded
forget
so
our
sarcastic.
earlier discussion.
Huh?
About Kate.
Oh, right. Well, I definitely get right on that. After I've talked to Scotland Yard. For the next, 10 years or so. Here, time to question men.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What
Looks
happened?
like you got decked.
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
For the moment. Until Lestrade comes back. Alright, well, let's have a look at his belongings then. Who's Butcher? We'll start here.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Oh, so this is Butcher.
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Got letters. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Your condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London. So he's probably there.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. The initials M.B.
And another letter. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors Underground Electrical Railways Company of London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
So he could have a grudge. Okay, who's next?
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
The letter. Benjamin, my son, I would be pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, you feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. So he's an avid churchgoer.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
You say
Whiskey.
that.
Of poor quality.
Mm-hmm.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Okay, so you smoke and drink. Rebirth. Difficult life. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. I meant to click B. Clues. Problems at work and electrocution. No? Okay. Next one, please. A letter. Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate manner. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Okay, what's it written?
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Well, fuck Republicans, I guess.
Electrical wires.
Okay, so we got an anarchist who's in debt to the bank. Opposed to state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Okay. Can I talk to the 2 other suspects, though I miss one?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Are you the anarchist or the...
Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You
You're
have not been
nuts.
arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
You're the born-again religious man. Ye old gang member. He's religious. Nice coat though. Oh? Something in his coat pockets? No? He's not married. But apparently that's not important. He smokes. His nicotine stains. And his leg is injured. So Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident, and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
I know. I've seen your letters.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing. I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it. I swear.
That is bogus. I've seen the tattoo.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
I believe you. I have seen your religion, Mr. Fowler's work. Theory, he could be responsible, but I don't think so. But he's not a specialist and is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Yes, I genuinely believe this man is innocent. Besides,
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
this guy looks suspicious.
Good day to you, sir. My name
This
is
is
Sherlock
Garrett
Holmes.
with-
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
He's sick.
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
Oh,
No one has
right,
been
he's the
charged
anarchist.
Yet.
I forgot. Pale face. Well, he's definitely sick. Judging by the, anarchist. Judging by the coughing. I have no idea what silicosis is. And he works with electricity, I suppose. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of an anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum throughout his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Well, that's...
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
No it isn't.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
But you're only 28, you're gonna die soon.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Fair enough. Neither do I. Mr. Garrett's side job. I can't really tell if he is guilty yet or not. I need to find the last dude first. Find the suspect who managed to escape. Well, he's at the hospital, right? Let me guess, he has a very sick daughter. What's this?
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Called it. Let's see if we can find that looks like a very ill daughter, yes. Or mother.
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Wife, okay. Let's see. Mr. Butcher, confirm that you are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. So it was the daughter. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Medin, Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Let's see here then. Age
Merrill Butcher.
12. Remarks: heart murmur, lungs palpable, treatment neurotonin Lyrica. She has been here for quite a while.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look,
It looks like it.
I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
It's all good in the hood. Unless you blew up our entire street, in which case it's not all good in the hood. Badge, railway worker. Was once prosperous. He's now broke as shit. Well, we already knew he's married. Shiny shoes. Childish bracelets from his daughter. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining, they have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Well, that's cute. Cure.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
Well,
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Ah, yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
absolutely. 100%.
Of course, yes.
I'd appreciate it if my daughter actually cared for me, but, you know.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
Well, you're about to get fired.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see.
But you need that job to have the money
Coincidentally,
for
we
your
found one of your company's cabs in the square where the
daughter's
accident
treatments.
occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Oh, well. Okay, so he's an electrician. And he's got a seriously ill daughter. Let's see, original butcher has problems at work. Due to the time off, he has taken a visit to his seriously ill daughter. And let's see. I guess now's the time to find out if it was Garrett or Butcher. I honestly don't know. But wait, he's lost a cab. I need to find a cab, I think, or well, find out where it came from. Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the streets. I need to go back to the accident area. So where was the accident cab again? Over here. Oh Jesus. Hello camera. Mud.
Mud. Phew,
Dirt.
smells bad.
Okay, so through in here or
Fresh paint, but from something else.
have you seen anything? No? Oh, there it is.
There was a collision. The technical cab collided and stopped here. The lock was forced.
Hello?
A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
It says, snake nests and conspiracy in the district of St. Victor. While in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes, which has spawned upward of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dried up. In the middle of this snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated, apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Ooh, exciting. Does that have literally anything to do with this, or is it like flavor text? It's not that one. Not that one. Is there room? Oh. Oh, okay, so there is.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Okay. So I need to. Maybe it was this one then. No. I want these. No, it needs to be slightly bigger. And I need to remember to go there. I need one that hits all of them. So, this one. No. And I can't use two.
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick.
If I do like this and then switch.
There's no space for this lockpick.
What about the very tiny one? There we go. And then we need one or two that do all three. Not you. Not you. Boom. Okay, so you I want at the back. And then I want something that covers the other two. There we go. Complex lock. Must be something very exciting in here.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here.
I see dirt.
Mud. Oh, smells bad. It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Oh. Pull it aside.
An old access point to the sewers.
Been to the sewers for you, I guess. Let's see. Oh god. What are you? Don't know. Unimportant. Time to get lost in a super level. I'm going left. Can I go through this door? No. Okay. Oh, I thought I walked in a circle. Someone's been down here recently. I bet it stinks down here though. Jesus. Hey, the drill.
And
pneumatic drill, the same as the one that we found in the tent.
Button and sewer. Can I open this? I can, but it's flooded.
I'd better not go in there.
Yeah, I think you're gonna catch some sort of disease. Okay, so I need to empty the water, I guess. So back towards the right. You can never wear these clothes again. They're bound to stink to high heaven now. This is a dead end. That was the wrong button. So there is a way to take down the water from in here, I guess. Not you. You're stuck in water. Ah yeah, maybe on the side here. Ah, here we go. 0. 0 water. I'm sure this has no what's it called? No consequences for the people upstairs. Oh, my shoes are ruined now. Right, so I need to move you. Probably a little bit further. Can't move this further this way. I'm sure that's close enough. Get up again. Does that look close enough? That doesn't look right. Well, I should be able to, right? Too high. Needed to be at half. Perfect. Oh, what's that? You're not going to be able to jump over. Stupid. Your butt along. Push it more. Is it in position now? Yeah, that looks better. Controls are in this game are a bit wonky. And then water drains from here? Or no, it is not. Okay. We need to raise the water? Yeah. Can I do that from over here? Okay, so the water is raised, so if I fall off of this, I will not drown. Or, well, I won't plunge to my death, more like. Come on. Stay in the middle. Don't fall off, Sherlock. You will never ever get rid of the smell from your nose. I know. You're almost over. Hold on. Did I get over? Yeah, I did. Right? Yeah, okay. So... Are you able to jump on that? No, of course you're not. That's a crank. Ah, okay. So I assume I need to go there. There's nothing of interest over here. And then drain the water. Oh, it's broken. Good. Ah, that explains it. So I need to push. I need it over on that side. So I can climb using this? I don't know. Oh no, I need to push this over there so I can jump up. Like so, then I need to do a balancing act and swing back over. Do I have to? Can you just assume that I'll do it flawlessly every time? Oh, okay. Oh, nearly plunged my death there. Stakes are a bit higher this time, Holmes, because I forgot to turn the water back on. Please don't fall. Imagine what Kate will think if you die in the sewers because you're balancing this up. She'd be embarrassed. You don't want to embarrass her. Right. Half things. Oh, okay, and then I can climb down here. Perfect. One, two. I like that he slightly blacked out there. And crank. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I could have just used the other side, right? Oh no, because... because reasons. Okay, what's over here? Is that blood?
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust. Magnesium strips.
Okay, and what's this?
Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
Ah, okay, I wasn't... Oh! So they used this accident to drill into the bank.
The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. The thieves have opened...
Okay. Thieves have opened a bunch of shit. They have not been able to penetrate
This
the vault.
vault belongs to the Bank of England.
I suppose. Okay. Anything else, or... Am I done here? Examine the sewers. Belongings on the victims and the suspects. Here.
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
Okay, so I need to go straight forward from here and to the left. So straight across. And to the left. So in here. Oh damn. Where'd you hide those muscles earlier? Yeah.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long.
Huts.
All of the licorice has been eaten. These barrels are empty and unsealed. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Yes, but also, who was it that smoked Murad again? It was Mr. Butcher who did that, so Mr. Butcher's guilty. Damn it, Mr. Butcher. Right. Back to Scotland Yard. Is Lestrade back yet?
Release him, please. He's not guilty.
Calm down.
He's not guilty. I'll be the judge of that. Lestrade, you... Is this his office?
Locked.
Staff room. Evidence. Morgue. I apparently haven't examined all the belongings. Oh, look, there's one more.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte.
Ah, I see.
A standard deck of playing cards. A normal pocket knife.
A gun.
A Webley revolver.
Licorice.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Ha! The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings.
So he was guilty. And then what's this?
A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
The Mauricio Alfredo Vincente, also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motive, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Bank robbery. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of Rasco's gang immediately afterwards. Let's see. The Bank of England was robbed by the Rasco gang. It's the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank, they prefer to destroy. Yeah, I think it might have been this guy down here. Reginald Butcher works for the Underground Electric Railroad Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers where the bank was robbed. Reginald Butcher is not a criminal. He has a beloved daughter who's ill and needs a father. He would not risk becoming involved with criminals. Or Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted Rascal Gang and helped them rob the bank. Well, it would be that, right? Because, yeah. Mr. Butcher is the murderer. Well, I still need to tie these two together, I guess. Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Rasco gang. He has the gang's tattoo, but there's been an attempt to remove it. Yeah, no, he's turned a new leaf. Mr. Butcher is murderer. Reginald Butcher helped the Rasco gang to rob the bank and then killed them for the money. Condemn. Reginald also killed all his accomplices and must be imprisoned. His daughter is seriously ill. Because of this, he felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for treatment. Let him go, that he might save his daughter's life. That was a tough one, but at the same time, like, innocent people died. Mostly because I wasn't... Oh, sorry. Mostly because I wasn't able to save them, but at the same time, it's like... I mean, if I'm gonna continue with what I've been doing, which is condemn all the murderers, I guess I have to. Though it kind of sucks. Really sucks. I'm gonna send this man to jail and let his daughter die. I'm sorry, Mr. Butcher.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What'll happen to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Meryl.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
You killed a bunch of people. At least 4. Reginald Butcher committed murder and robbed the bank for his personal gain. There can be no excuse. He should have found an alternative solution to his problems. He must be imprisoned. I'm gonna see what happens if I don't condemn him. Just because I feel freaking awful. Alright, let's try what happens if we absolve him. I'm gonna end up, like, as a final conclusion, condemning him, but I just want to see this ending.
Mr. Butcher,
She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you should
return.
go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand, I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Reginald Butcher only wanted to save his daughter's life. To do this, he robbed the bank and killed his accomplices out of necessity. The circumstances are exceptional. He did not have any other choice. Okay, so absolving him is also the correct thing, but we're condemning this man to jail. Because I'm a big meanie. Well, I don't have to watch this again, I guess. So we can.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher,
Can
say
we skip
goodbye to your
it?
daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster.
You should have thought about
Even
that.
if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Merrill.
I'm
Murder
really
is
sorry.
never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
Right. We're accepting that we've condemned this child to die. I think next case is the last one. So I know this is a very quick stream, but might just end it there and do the last case next time. I didn't expect the case to end so quickly. But yeah, it was a very quick little Sherlock Sunday today. We'll finish this one next week and then start on Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!